Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Jamie and today I'm going to give you a full walk around video on this 2016 Toyota Camry Altise in the hybrid. Now we'll start off at the front of the vehicle, we'll run you through the condition and also some of the features as well. Starting off the front of the car, so the thing that stands out and will let you know that this car actually is a hybrid is you do actually get the chrome badge with the blue inside the badge itself. So that just screams out to you that this car is a hybrid vehicle. You can also see that you get those lovely headlights that actually wrap into the side of the body. And as you can see, you actually have your indicators and your fog lights just down there below as well. Now, the front of the car for a 2016 vehicle is actually in really good condition. There are no major stone chips that are worth pointing out. There's a tiny little one over here, but we've gone through the efforts to get it touched up, so there's going to be no problem down in the future. Now, we'll come around and we'll look at our first alloy wheel. Actually, a nice wheel that Toyota's gone with here for the actual Camry itself. And as you can see, this wheel is actually pretty much unmarked, and you do get really good tread left on those tires as well. You also have your hybrid emblem down the side of the vehicle, just to let everyone know you're, saving the trees and saving a lot of money on fuel as well. Now you also have color-coded exterior mirrors and door handles. The mirrors themselves actually have the indicator integrated into the mirror. Another thing I didn't mention, you do also get the mud guards down the bottom here, which is going to minimize stone chips on the side skirt of the vehicle. With the doors themselves, or the door handles themselves I should say, you do actually get the keyless entry. So just holding your finger here actually locks the car. Now the car is actually locked, and just putting your hand in there again, you hear the beep beep. That means the car is now opened. Now taking a look inside the vehicle, as you can see, real minimal wear on the seats, which is always good because the driver's seat is usually the one that gets the most wear. Carpets are all good. I will note the carpet in the Camry is actually real carpet, so you can actually vacuum it really easy as well. On the door seals, and as you can see, you've got a scuff plate there too, so that's going to minimize scuffing. And the actual door itself, where we get lazy and kick it open, minimal wear there as well. Now, we'll keep working our way down the side of the vehicle. As you can see, finished in the lovely white paintwork. No marks on the driver's side at all. Again, the second alloy wheels in fantastic condition. Is a couple minor, really, it's a really low scratch on the actual wheel itself, so that's why it's very unnoticeable. And you do get plenty tread left on that rear tire as well. Now coming to the back of the vehicle, where again you get your hybrid Synergy drive system badging. You also have the Altise and the Camry badging as well. That same blue Camry badge, or the Toyota badge that I mentioned before, that's on the front of the vehicle. You also get 4 color-coded exterior reverse parking sensors, and you get the factory reverse camera as well. Now I'm just going to pop the boot and show you inside. I'll use the key, that'll make life easier for me. Actually, there's a button, I'm just not smart enough to find where it is. As you can see in the back of the vehicle, you do get all your genuine floor mats, and they look like they're all fantastic condition as well, as you can see. And underneath the actual little tray here itself, you can see that you do get a spare wheel as well. It looks like a full-size spare wheel, but it is just a steel wheel. Now, I believe in the back here, that is your battery, as this is a hybrid, so there is another battery in the front of the vehicle. Obviously, that's the battery that drives the wheels. This is the one that actually controls all the added accessories in the car, like your headlights and things like that. Now, we'll keep working our way down the passenger side of the vehicle. Fuel door is on the passenger side, so that is going to be the safe side of the vehicle. Another really good alloy wheel with just a couple minor marks on the wheel itself, with a fantastic tire again. Still working our way down. We'll mention the windows have been tinted as well. It is not the darkest tint, but it is tint nonetheless, and that's obviously going to reduce the heat in the car significantly as well. And then coming to the fourth and final wheel, again, a really good wheel with just a minor mark on the wheel itself, and again a good tire. So as you can see, guys, with the exterior condition of the vehicle, previous owners done actually a really good job of maintaining the outside condition. Now taking a look underneath the bonnet, so as you can see, not the standard engine bay that you would think to look at when you see under the bonnet of a Camry. As you can see, there are 2 different engines. So this is actually your electric engine, and then you have your normal internal combustion engine, so your normal engine. So combined together, they do produce 151 kilowatts of power and also 270 newton meters of torque. So actually really good power and torque figures for a Camry itself. Now the actually attractive thing about this car is the fuel consumption. So you do have a 65 litre capacity tank that you can run on 91 or above, or even E10 for that matter as well. But you're going to average around 5.2 litres to the 100k. So out of an average tank of fuel, and that's 65 litres, you can get up to or around 1,250 kilometres. I was now taking a look inside the Camry, and the first thing I want to note is what Toyota's actually done in the interior, which is a really good job, is they've minimised the amount of plastic most manufacturers use in the car. So they've actually started to use a couple of different materials, which just makes it feel a lot more, I should say, more luxury in the car itself, for not actually being a luxury vehicle. Now, starting off with the driver's side door, as you can see, you do have all your power window controls. The driver's window is actually automatic, and that's also up and down. You have all your central locking, a button also to lock the windows, so if anyone mucks around with the windows, you can lock them out, and also all your mirror controls as well. Now, behind the steering wheel is where you have your traction control button. You do get the push button start, so it is a proximity key. Now, the button is actually this light blue, so again, just reminds you that you are driving a hybrid vehicle. On the right hand stalk, you do have the indicators and your auto headlights, and on the left hand stalk is where you have your front windscreen wiper. On the actual steering wheel itself, as you can see, real minimal wear. On the right hand side of the steering wheel is where you have a couple of buttons just to flick through the main screen. Now, speaking of the main screen, as you can see, or the main cluster I should say, not the same as your usual petrol cluster. There are 3 different little dials in the left hand side, so you have your charge, eco, and also your power, and then the normal kilometers on the right hand side of the vehicle. Now, on the left hand side of the steering wheel is where you have all your volume controls, your buttons to flick through the main screen, and then also you have a back button and a mode button as well. Now, Toyota does this in pretty much all their models, is they've actually kept the cruise control just behind the steering wheel, so easy to use and always in the same position. Moving into the main entertainment system now, as you can see, it is a nice touchscreen display. It does have AM/FM radio, USB, AUX, and as I mentioned before, the Bluetooth as well. It does actually have a really nice reverse camera as well, so it's going to make reversing this car a breeze. And then you just have your hard buttons on the side. Now, down below is where you have all your climate control settings. It is dual zone climate control, so the passenger and the driver can actually have 2 different temperatures. And there are all your hard buttons on the side there and in the middle as well. And you have the little screen to actually show you what's actually going on. Now, there is this little compartment in here where you do have your USB, AUX, and also a 12-volt socket, and probably a good place to put your phone as well, because as you can see, it is fairly deep and can actually fit my whole phone in there and close as well without seeing, and that is an iPhone 11 as well. Do have also your eco mode and the EV mode as well. 2 cup holders, your automatic gearbox. You have a little bit more storage in the actual over the next to the cup holders as well. And then inside the armrest itself, the nice padded armrest, is where you have another good amount of storage, and as you can see, it is very large as well. So now what I'll do is I'll just get the camera person to pan around the interior, show you the condition of the vehicle and show you how well it presents, and for the amount of kilometers that's on the car, 48,000 kilometers, so pretty much just been driven in. This inside and the outside of the car presents very well. So hopefully that's given you a really good representation of not only some of the features, but also the condition as well. Now, the number to call if you'd like to book a test drive is 99070555. But just before I go, a couple of things I'd like to talk to you about. Now, this car will actually qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan. That's going to give you an additional 5 years, up to 200,000 kilometers of mechanical and electrical protection, 10 years of premium roadside assist, and also unlimited claims up to $3,600 per claim. Also, would love to talk to you about, and also I would highly recommend that you do take advantage of the glass coat that we offer on this vehicle, especially in the condition that this car is in. And if you see yourself owning this car as a long-time investment, again, it is an additional cost, as is the mechanical protection plan, but it actually is going to give you a lifetime warranty on the paintwork. Now, if you do package it with the finance we offer here, Julia Murray, our business managers, will speak to you about. It will actually show you how minimal, once you package the premium mechanical protection plan, the glass coat and the car all together, how minimal it actually affects the payment. Last thing before I go, with a 4.8 star rating on Google with over 990 reviews from Australia-wide customers, hopefully that gives you the peace of mind and the assurity that you're buying a fantastic car from the right dealership, and even more importantly, dealing with the right people as well. Again, number to call 99070555. My name's Jamie, and thank you for watching.